My name's Issa. Thank
Isa,
you.
sorry. Yes.
That's okay. Thank you. Um, the the I shared with you about. I think the words you said is that the mother found me with the experiences I've had over the last 5 days, and I've been struggling with passion and lust, and feeling not how I don't know how to relate to that, to those energies with these new eyes. It feels like it's very out of balance. um,
It's not, he said it's not uncommon. When the Kundalini Shakti starts waking up, it wakes up all those desire aspects that we've come to terms with, relatively speaking. So, especially the sexual passion, the drive that comes from the second and the lower third chakras, the anger, the desire, the needs, they all get emphasized because there's a new consciousness coming to you. So they become more real for you. They become more tangible, and they become thereby more unruly. So the conversation I had about rejection, restraint, and relinquishing, it is to hold what's arising and not acting on it is the key. Allowing it to have its full expression. Now, when this was happening to me, I was advised to be celibate. And I spent 20 years, pretty much, most of it, 12 of those years, completely celibate. And the principle of that is that all this passion, instead of getting released through the physical expression of sex or through the expression of the anger or rage that would come up periodically, it started to convert, it started transmuting. And what I found that was best for transmuting it was to take that passion, to take that desire nature and send it up my spine. Imagine it going up my whole spine. Now, it was remarkable that I discovered that. The whole idea is that it's actually trying to come up and out. And the nature of the force behind this is the purpose of your very existence. So it has a huge passion for truth, for God, to know itself coming up in you. If it gets stuck down here, yeah, it's going to feed those structures. But if it can go through your whole system, it can start waking up all the other parts of you that are still asleep, that have to catch up. So it's perfectly natural, and that is the way to collaborate. Don't turn it into something to indulge or to reject, but rather something to hold and direct upward in your body. And it will help ease the pressure. It's still going to be uncomfortable. I mean, I spent years in India uncomfortable with the amount of passion that was running through my nature. So it is learning to transmute the hidden energies of the cells into an awakened body, an awakened consciousness, ultimately. Okay? You said that gives you some guidance?
Yeah. I've been working with microcosmic orbit, sort of recirculating. But it sounds like you're suggesting a middle ground of not embracing the desire and lust, but also not completely rejecting it and going into celibacy. I mean,
Yeah.
we did just get married, so.
All right, well, find the right balance. The issue is that where it wants to go ultimately is upward. If it stays here, it's going to stays in the sexual passion aspect. So you want it to go upward. So it can include your relationship with your new wife with this process. Matter of fact, Tantra is one of the means by which we can convert sexual energy into a force of full expression of Kundalini Shakti. Now, the fact that the awakening has come probably is related to your marriage, and it's probably related to a certain chemistry between the two that makes this more accessible to you. And it's going to affect, I don't know your wife's name, but
Laura.
Laura. All right, Laura, welcome. It will affect also her, and by being collaborative in the process. So I've discovered this also works. Celibacy was a path that I had to travel for myself. It's not necessary for everyone, but the issue of restraint of in order for it to convert into its higher full expression, which goes beyond our personal desires or passions, is what you would want to ultimately accomplish. Okay. Isha? Yeah, hey, yeah, right. May the force be with you. All right. So good.